Title: Adanna the Poor Maiden. Once upon a time, in a small, forgotten village, there lived a poor maiden named Adanna. She was the embodiment of grace, her kindness radiating like a beacon, yet she had known nothing but hardship since childhood. Her parents had passed away when she was very young, leaving her orphaned and at the mercy of the villagers. Adanna's days were filled with backbreaking labor as she toiled in the fields under the scorching sun. The villagers, who should have been her neighbors and friends, treated her with disdain and cruelty. They saw her as nothing more than a servant, a burden they bore reluctantly. They mocked her tattered clothes, her sun-kissed skin turned brown from endless hours in the fields, and they ridiculed her dreams of a better life. Her only solace came from the few animals that had taken refuge in her small ramshackle hut. Her only companions were the woodland creatures that sought solace in her presence. Birds perched on her windowsill, singing sweetly to her every morning. Squirrels chattered away while she sat under the old oak tree, and even the rabbits hopped near her, unafraid of the world that shunned her. They brought warmth to her lonely heart, and in their company, she found a fleeting escape from the harsh reality of her existence. As the seasons changed and years passed, Adanna's life remained a constant struggle. Her days started before dawn and ended long after sunset. She endured the villagers' taunts and cruelty with a silent strength that no one could fathom. Her dream of escaping her miserable life seemed as distant as the farthest star in the night sky. But fate, as it often does, had different plans for Adanna. One day, as she was tending to her meager garden, a kind-hearted stranger named William arrived in the village. He was a merchant from a distant land, and his compassion for the poor and downtrodden led him to visit villages in search of those in need. Upon seeing Adanna's dire circumstances, William was moved to help. He offered her food, clothing, and a chance for a better life. As time went on, Williams began to visit Adanna more often. He admired her strength and the way she cared for the animals that had become her closest friends. They spoke of life, love, and the simple joys of the world. Soon, their friendship blossomed into love. One sunny afternoon, Williams knelt before Adanna, holding a small velvet box. With tears of joy in her eyes, she opened it to find a delicate silver ring. "Adanna," he said, "will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?" Adanna's heart soared with happiness as she said, "Yes, 1,000 times yes." The news of their engagement spread throughout the village, leaving them speechless. As Adanna and Williams exchanged vows beneath the clear blue sky, the birds sang their sweetest songs, and the animals that had been her only friends gathered around, as if to share in her joy. Williams took her away from the village that had caused her so much pain. Years later, when Adanna returned to her old village with her loving husband by her side, the villagers were astounded by her transformation. They realized the error of their ways and regretted the cruelty they had shown her. Adanna forgave them, for she had found true happiness, and her heart harbored no bitterness. For she had gone from being the poor maiden scorned by all to a woman who had risen above adversity through her resilience and the kindness of one stranger. Questions. What were some of the hardships Adanna faced in her village? How did the villagers treat Adanna, and why? What role did the animals play in Adanna's life, and why were they important to her? What were the villagers' reactions when Adanna returned with her husband William? Why do you think Adanna chose to forgive the villagers despite their past cruelty? Moral lessons. Kindness and compassion can transform even the harshest of circumstances. Forgiveness is a powerful act that can heal wounds and bring about positive change. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload new video. Stay blessed until I come your way again. Bye.